Geyser. I bet this is the other thing. Geyser control. Six. 7. Okay, I missed one over there. Where else did I mean, it all has to be near the water, right? Kinda wish I didn't have to hold the button down. The B button. I wonder if there's an option. No, there's not an option to turn those off. Okay. Well, there's a fishy thing. Where is the 10th one? That's what I was trying to do. Is there one up here that I missed? No. There's a hat. Okay. Let me look up a little bit more. Turn on the lighthouse. I need to repair the paraglider, but I have to do that by getting the fishing nets, I think. Let's see. Just making sure. I want to hide that. I don't see one. Maybe it's not on this side. It could still be up there, though. I don't know where the last one is. Oh wait, there it is. What? Why is there a fishing trap here? Or why is the fishing net there? I don't know. Weird. Okay, there we go. Code cleaner, finished island. Thank you for your help. Why is the trees a thing? I'm assuming that's 100% thing. So it's like 100% to clean everything up, but 200% to do everything or something. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, well, forest. We're going to the forest. Dear Clear, our local forest faced a major catastrophe recently. Would it? I hate these puns. We like to leave for a small forest trip and help elderly forest keepers. We fear the worst when it comes to that forest. Tremendous. I hate these puns. I hate these puns. I'm taking a break, and when I come back, we'll do more cleaning. This will probably be the last place we'll clean today, but I'll be back. I'll be back. Hi. I forgot the buttons for a minute. Listen, it's going to take me a little bit to get used to hotkeys. The hotkeys are nice, though. I'm going to have to switch them around, though. I'm gonna have to switch out. Like, listen, it's not gonna be bought for a long time. But I'm probably gonna have to get, like, stream assets or something. That one thing. That one thing that people use for streaming. Listen, I am doing all of this on a single monitor computer. With no, like, anything else. Because, like, I am still new and baby about a lot of this. I think I'm gonna have to... Listen, my big purchase last year was like two things specifically. A few new assets for Twitch, and like an updated version of my PNG tuber. Like a minor update to my PNG tuber. It was mostly the expressions that I was updating, and a few other little bits and pieces. And then I got a new laptop because I was struggling to get work done at home. And I realized if I just brought the work with me via my laptop, it would probably be a hell of a lot easier. I could just put like all my information and stuff on the laptop instead of like just keeping it at home, or like trying to like download it to a USB drive. Cause that was the thing that was bugging me, because like the internet at home sucks. I've talked about it before. My home internet like is actually garbage. And I thought we were going to be getting some new internet connections and new options coming in last year. I thought that was a thing. No. Turns out everybody around us except us is getting the faster internet. We don't have the lines connected. So my family is still stuck with their garbage internet. And we're just stuck there. We're just stuck with what we got. And it sucks. It really does suck. Okay, that I know what that is. That is a water pressure button. Where is water source though? There is water source. This water source isn't going to get smaller, is it? It's not the same kind of. It's not the bad water, right? There we go. It seems to be fine. I think it's like the first area. That water looked about the same color. But I know there's been other areas where it's like, this is a bright blue, and it's going to be safe forever. And then the other color water is going to go away after so long. And you're going to suffer until you find another water source. But yeah, part of the reason why I was struggling a lot last year is because I just didn't have a good internet source, and I didn't know really how to. Like my computer is still fairly new at the house. It's like less than 5 years old, but it is struggling, especially because I don't go there a lot. So by the time I get over there and I get everything updated and refreshed and cleaned up, it's usually about time for me to go. So I don't really, again, the internet doesn't make like the process easier. So if I had like something that I could update here and I could take over there and I could have all the stuff downloaded into it automatically and stuff like that, that makes it a lot easier on me. So honestly, that was probably a bigger purchase than what I already got. That was probably like the bigger purchase. It was definitely the bigger purchase. But it also meant that I had to limit a lot of other purchases. I had to be a lot more careful with everything else. And then there's a few other purchases that I would like. I think it's called the Stream Deck. That was a thing that I wanted to get, and it's good for like having multiple button options and stuff like that. I have no idea how that works. I think I'm gonna just have to do like a lot of research on that before I even buy it, and just learn more about it. But I think that'd be really good for hotkeys and stuff like that. Like I am not tech savvy. Like I am tech savvy to a degree. Like I know how to do like a certain level of things if I have instructions. Like I do really well with good instructions. Oh, I can't get rid of that? I can't touch that? Okay. Interesting. But it still takes me. I get like super panicky when doing like new stuff. Like I get like super duper panicky when trying out new things. So like it'll take me a little bit to get used to the Stream Deck if I ever get it. Like I think I have it saved. I also have an Elgato, which I've only explored a little bit, but I haven't used it a lot. Shoot, I need to actually set up my Switch 1. I have it over there, but I never actually set it up. Basically, you know what? I realized I had a problem. I realized, because I said I wanted to do some Animal Crossing streams, right? I said I wanted to do that. I don't know when I'm going to start doing that. It'll be time travel and stuff like that. I'm not going to do them like every single week. It'll be like time travel and stuff like that. But I wanted to play Animal Crossing New Horizons on my Switch, and I realized the Switch 2 doesn't. We have a Switch 2 in our house. We don't have a Switch 1 hooked up to the same area. We moved the Switch 1 to the living room, and I couldn't stream from that area because that's also where the puppies are, and those things are annoying as a heck. like if you're around them too long, they'll just start barking just for the sake of it and like getting all over the place. Because they just want attention constantly. Listen, they're very affectionate. They love attention, and if you don't give them attention, if they see you, they want your attention constantly, non-stop. They are big love bugs. But it makes it hard to stream when they're around, especially around dinner time, which usually I'm streaming like close to the dinner time. But I had to figure out how to do the Switch 1, and then I had to help my mom set up her Switch 2. She bought a Switch 2 because the controls on her Switch 1 were really messing up, and her Switch was acting funky. She broke the screen on it a long time ago, and it had started like airing out and closing down recently on its own, and doing a bunch of weird stuff. And instead of buying a new Switch 1, she bought a Switch 2 for herself. So I helped set that up, and I asked her if she was going to use the Switch 1 dock, and I took it because she didn't want it. So I'm going to be setting that up because DJ already. I hate that her mom calls her that. Anyway, Core is Core already has a game on there. Core already has an Animal Crossing game on their Switch too. So I didn't want to ruin that. So I'm just going to use my Switch 1 and play it. It won't have the best graphics, but we can't play it. We can't afford a Switch 2. We can't afford a second Switch 2. We can't. Just can't. Just can't. Anyway, let's see. Oh, this is going to be more dependent on, like... Oh, no, there's an area over there. See, I was thinking that, like, maybe we actually had to clear up the grass and stuff this time. But that's okay. Either way, we would have taken care of it. So I think I'm still gonna, like, I still don't like the idea of doing, again, I'm still, like, trying to figure out things. I still don't like the idea of doing 2 games in a row that's the same. And originally I had the idea of doing, like, Sundays as casual streams. It might be Mondays instead. That way I'd have 2 days to play certain games. Again, this is all, like, figuring things out. A lot of this is just learning and trying to adapt and stuff like that. Because, I mean, technically I could do just, like, 3 different games each week. Right? I could just do that. But I don't know. I mean, I guess because I do split it up on YouTube, it's not that big of a deal. I guess it also just depends on the game, too. So, everything's an experiment this month. Everything is experimental. And about learning what feels good. It's fun to experiment, though. Honestly, I feel like if you ever, like, stop experimenting, then, like, you get tired of life. You get tired of things very easy. I think, like, experimenting with new concepts and stuff, or, like, even like, little tiny ideas is, like it doesn't even have to be, like, a big thing. Like, the stuff I'm doing isn't even big, but, like, it's still fun to experiment and see what feels good. And the more experiment now, the easier it'll be, like, to figure out, like, the bigger things later, right? That's how I feel about it. The more experiment now, the easier it'll be to, like, figure things out later. Okay, so there's the first stage. Yay, grass! You know what's a game I miss? Sim Animals. Anyway, listen, I don't think I ever really beat that game. But I do remember it. Birdie! I can't pet the bird! That's not fair. I want to pet the bird. It's interesting to me that, like, scrap piles up after you collect everything. Or, like, after the nature thing. Let's see. Was there another, like... There was, like, a bird sign on one of them. Is there another one? Yes. Oh, no, that's the one I put down. So is it always going to be like the brown trees that have those signs, or is it going to be different ones? I'm not sure. There is a thing here. Okay. Faster speed. Backpack upgrade. Every few seconds, some of your inventory is recycled into excess point. You know what? Let's get more points. I'd rather have points. Give me points. I want more points than anything. Also backpack space, but like I could deal with the backpack space for a little bit. Oh, you can break the traps. Okay. Give me a second. I'm getting rid of this trap over here. I knew it was weird that I couldn't interact with it. Now I understand. I can make the mushrooms pop or something. I don't know what I do with them. All I know is I destroy things. I blow things up. I put treehouse. I put birdhouse on tree. You know what? I guess it technically is a treehouse for birds. Listen, we're talking a lot about animals today. Like, what are your guys' favorite animal? If you could run a sanctuary or like shelter or something for any kind of animal, what would it be? That's like we're doing a lot for like different kinds of animals today, but like if you could take care, like no hesitation, you have all the resources, you automatically know the best way to take care of them. You no issues whatsoever. What animal would you take care of? For me, it'd be the axolotls, because those like out of all of them, it would be probably my favorite creature. I love axolotls to death. They're probably my favorite. I'm trying to think if there's another one I would pick. I did at one point want to go into like cat fostering or like taking care of dogs, but now that I am an actual like cat / dog owner, I'm just like, you know what? Maybe it's like seniors. Maybe like senior cats and dogs. I don't want to deal with kittens anymore. I feel like if I took care of any animal, it'd be like smaller, and that could be in tanks, and they wouldn't need as. Listen, I'm also older too. I would prefer animals that could really take care of themselves, or need like less assistance from me. Right? Animals that need less assistance from humans, I would prefer. Like I'd rather focus on maintaining the tank. I mean, I guess even axolotls need a lot of help because you got to maintain the tank and stuff like that. But they're less likely to get into your furniture and stuff. So they're more maintenance, but they're also less maintenance. You know where they're going to be. But you also have to take care of, you also have to give them a lot of attention.